Hello, dreamers. So, I just want to thank you all for watching. Thank you all for subscribing to the channel. If you haven't already, please do so. I thank you for all the comments, all of those of you who have liked my videos and shared them. I truly appreciate you. So let's get into this message. This message is directly to you, chosen ones. You are spiritually inclined. This is why you are different. And I just want to kind of go slow with this video. It's going to be short and sweet, but I want to go slow with it, okay? So, chosen ones. Since you were born, you were in direct contact with spirit. Like I've told you guys before, like, you came from heaven. You came from heaven with a mission. A lot of you have struggled since childhood because in this realm of things, in this life, it's difficult because it's a lot of devil energy. Remember, the devil fell from heaven. Where do you think he went? To earth, right? So it's a lot of devil energy, here. And that's why you probably struggled as you were growing up. You might have had a period in time where you didn't believe in God before because you struggled so much with adversity, feeling like you were misunderstood because you have these, people telling you one thing but acting another way. For me, I grew up in a Christian household. I have a Christian background, foundation, right? That's where my core principles lie. But I've seen a lot of Christians drinking, stealing, killing, doing all type of prostitution, pimping, all type of things, but they're Christians, right? So it kind of created this dissonance in my mind, and it steered me away from religion and more into spirituality and more into a deeper connection with God, right? And chosen one, that's why you were chosen, because from the beginning, you had that contact, that connection with God. It never left you. Even through your period of uncertainty, it never left you. Chosen one, it never left you. And that's what makes you different. You stand out. You have this light within you that is so bright, people can't help but to feel it when you come into their presence. And what do people do to things they do not understand? They challenge it. They challenge you because they don't understand you. I know a lot of you may have dealings with people and they just don't believe that you are who you say you are. They're waiting for you to drop the mask. But it is no mask. You are who you say you are. You are that kind, loving, giving, compassionate person. But they can't believe it because they have this mask on and they pretend to be this kind, loving, passionate person, compassionate person. They also have this mask on to say, God, I love God. God is good. They know all the right things to say. They talk it, but they don't walk it. You do. You do. You're the opposite. You don't really talk it. You walk it. They judge you. They judge you. They do the exact opposite of what they should be doing. Christ's energy teaches you not to judge others, to love thy neighbor, right? To not steal, not kill. I mean, you may have stolen before, whatever the case may be, but you've learned, you've grown, right? You may have slapped a few people in your heyday, but you've learned, you've grown. And that's the difference between you. You're able to immerse yourself into this adversity because this world is adversity. It's full of freaking adversity. That's all it is. It's filled with adversity and chaos just because it's polarity. You have these battle of the wheels with everything, with race, black and white. You know what I mean? Republican and Democrat, right? You have all these differing energies. Christians and Catholics just fighting. It's like a tug of war, and it's encapsulated in earth energy. So you've immersed yourself into this energy, and you've been able to navigate it. You've been able to deal with the adversity and overcome it because you've learned, you've grown from your lessons. That's what makes you different. A lot of people keep repeating the same thing over and over and over and over and expecting a change, but it's no change. Why? Because they're not changing. You're open to change. Yeah, change may be uncomfortable, I know, but you're open to learning and growing and developing. And that's what makes you different, chosen ones. That's why they don't like you. And that's why we often feel alone in this like spiritual, in this spiritual, aspect. We feel as if we don't connect with people spiritually, mentally either. A lot of you chosen ones are very intelligent. Very intelligent. So you don't want to talk about the weather and sports and stuff that don't mean nothing. Nothing. You want to talk about the universe. You want to talk about theories and ideas and all types of things, right? They want to talk about people, their problems. You're more so solution oriented. They're not. You're different. And that's why you often feel alone. That's why you feel alone, chosen. I feel like I wanted to do this video because a lot of you like watching these videos about why you feel alone, right? I'm not even gonna lie, because it's like, why? Why I ain't got no friends? Why? Right? Why is all this adversity coming to me? Why people can't just chill? Why? Because they dealing with that chaos. They immersed in this adverse energy, this chaotic energy, but they don't have the ability to navigate and get out of it. You do. Now, I want to give you some tools in this video too. I feel like tools are very important. And these are tools that I've used, right, to overcome adversity. I've been experiencing adversity, in my workplaces, in my family environment, even in relationships, I've experienced adversity. And what I've learned is, I know y'all gonna get tired of hearing me saying this. Y'all gonna get tired of me saying this. You gotta set boundaries. And most of the time when I'm telling you to set boundaries, I mean cut people off. Because I've learned you could set a boundary and people, they don't like it. They'll eventually cut themselves off. Because they don't want to go by they don't want to adhere to your boundary. They'll cut themselves off. Right? But it's important for you to set boundaries because you can't be around these negative energies. You have a different purpose. You can't be sitting around while people are talking about people, laughing at someone else's expense. Like, what is that doing for your spirit? It's time for you to start focusing on things that fill up your cup, but also motivate your spirit, for lack of a better word. It's like you need things that kind of uplift you, give you that. What word am I looking for? It's difficult to explain because, like, your spirit, you need something that feeds your spirit. You need something that feeds your spirit. It got to a point, I was like, you know what? I'm about to go to church. I need something that feeds my spirit. And that's what I want to do with these messages. I want to start being able to feed people's spirit, right? Letting you know that you're going to face adversity. You're going to face it. But it's how you come out of it that matters. It's what you do. It's how you react. Don't react to these people. Don't. That's what they want. They want you to react. They want you to get involved in the chaos. You stand on the outside. Be the observer. You can observe the chaos, but it doesn't mean you have to integrate yourself. I know, so for instance, my family at my sister's house, they be fighting and all type of stuff. The last time I went there, like, it was last year sometime, right? They were fighting, and I'm like trying to break up the fight, and now I'm in it, and I realized, whoa, this is too much. Like, I can't be in this type of stuff. I had to leave. And I realized, like, whoa, I had to really step back and think about what I've done. Like, okay, I had good intentions, right? And all I want to do is break up the fight. But somehow now I'm feeling some type of way because they were fighting. And then I had to realize, like, you don't need to be around this energy. This is not you. This is not who you are. You don't participate in this type of stuff no more. This is not you. You got to step away from this. You got to step away from this. So I have to set a boundary. Like, I will only go to my sister's house on special occasions, and as soon as they start, I'm out. You look up and I'll be gone. I'm out of there. I done vanished. Right? Like, you gotta set your boundaries. Like, it is so important. I want you guys to know that your mission is unlike any other. Like, you came here knowing your mission. You knew that it was gonna be difficult. You knew exactly what you were gonna face, but the way you're set up, the way your spirit is, you got so much strength from all these lives that you've lived. You've lived numerous lives. You didn't just get here and just, now you're spiritually profound. No, you had to go through a whole lot of lessons, a whole lot of life lessons. You've been through a whole lot of life lessons, a smorgasbord of lessons. You've been through them. And that's what got you here. So you got to kind of respect them for where they are, because they still going through their lessons. They still going through their life lessons. People that are, you know, the opposite of you, that are on the opposing side, that kind of want to get to you, right? They're going through their own lessons, right? We got to kind of respect it. And that's, knowing that can help you be more of the observer, being on the outside of it, looking at it, seeing it play out. Like, I already know you 10 steps ahead of everything that's going on. You know why people are treating you like this. See, because they're jealous, they're envious, they don't want to see you succeed. You know what I mean? It could be anything, right? You know, though. So instead of playing into that energy, getting mad and feeling some type of way and wanting to retaliate, step back, be the observer and just see it for what it is. Like, I mean, they have lessons to learn. That's them. It has nothing to do with me. You got to be able to literally separate yourself from everybody. Everybody. Because as an empath, right? As a really connected spiritual being, you connect with everybody, right? You connect with people to the point you wouldn't know your energy versus the next person's energy. So somebody could be mad, right? And going through a bad day, and you get them into their energy field, and now you starting to feel some type of way, right? It may not be just mad or angry, but you feel a shift in energy in yourself. When you was just feeling good, you was happy, you was like, hey, oh, hey. And when you get with them, it's like, hey, oh, like, what is going on? Something ain't right. Right? Start to slow down. Like, now you like thinking and shit. Now you thinking about something that didn't happen that reminded you of this energy, right? Something that reminded you of this energy that happened to you a long time ago, probably some type of trauma. Now you thinking about that. Now you reliving that. Now you in that. Now your whole mood done changed. You have to watch the energy that you're around, chosen ones. You have to watch the energy that you're around. You are a enlightened spiritual being. You are enlightened. And you have the potential to be even more enlightened because you're expanding and you're growing like this behind me. You're expanding. You're expansive. So I need you to be able to watch the energy that you're around. Not all energy is good energy. Man, not all energy is good energy. People sit around and portray like they're happy, and you the thing about it is you see right through people. You see right through them. Everybody is just like a glass house. You see it. And a lot of those demons, a lot of those psychopaths, a lot of those narcissists, that's why they immediately like, oh, they want to, they discard you. They can't do it because you see right through them, right? They trying to dodge you, right? Those narcissists will dodge you, them psychopaths, because they know you see right through them. They hide from you because they don't want to be exposed. They know you see right through them. They can feel you looking through their soul. They're very perceptive too. Psychopaths, very intelligent. So you can see them, but they also can see you. But remember, they're on the opposing side. You're the opposite of a psychopath. You're the opposite of a narcissist. You are the opposite. So that's why you tend to get these energies coming into your life, because it's two opposites coming together. But they also repel, right? They repel each other. That's why you can't get along with them, right? That's why you don't get along with them, because you're not the ones that are susceptible to being like flying monkeys or doing the bidding of others or allowing people to treat you any kind of way, or, you know, like you fight for the underdog. Like, you're not going to let nobody get over on you. No, right? You're the opposite of these psychopaths, literally. Just on the other side of the spectrum. You're in the light, chosen one. So all those abilities a psychopath have, like, psychopaths can really manipulate people. They know how to manipulate people and make people do things in their favor. You're the same way. But it's not manipulation. Manipulation, again, I've said this before in my previous videos, that manipulation has a negative connotation to the name. Because when you think manipulation, you think of something bad. But manipulation is really transmuting energy and making things happen in your favor. That's it. Whether good or bad. Remember, you're on the light. So you're transmuting or manipulating energy for the goodness of everyone. They are transmuting and manipulating energy for the goodness of themselves. It's a difference. You have to protect your peace. You have to protect your energy at all costs. Watch who you're around, chosen one, because you're divinely connected. So you can't just be putting your energy out there everywhere. You got to really protect yourself. But remember, this came through clear. You're always protected. God got your back. You're always protected. So God got your back, but you got to have your front too. God got your back, but you got to have your front too. Think about that. Think about that. You got to be observant. So this weekend, up until next week, the next 7 days, I want you to be more observant of your situations. Don't involve yourself in it. Just step back. Just step back. Step back and observe. Don't be in the energy. Observe the energy. And let me know in the comment box below how that worked out for you. So step back from the energy and observe these energies. And that will give you a clear understanding of who these people are. Because sometimes you're so involved in the energy that you can't decipher or distinguish what from what. Because you don't know when your energy begins and theirs ends. You don't know. Sometimes you think people are good because you're shining your light onto them and you're all trapped up in their energy. So you're seeing your energy in another person. But it ain't even their energy. It's your energy. Because you so caught up in it. That's why you're starting to see the potential in people. Oh, but they're good. They're nice. They said good morning to me. Holding on to the smallest little bit of hope. You got to stop. Step back. Take your energy back. Take your power back, chosen one. You're divinely connected. You're a spiritually enlightened being. And you're here for a purpose. God got your back. But you got to have your front too. Right? And by you having your front, that's you being observant of these energies and how they plan out in your day-to-day life. You already know who to deal with and who not to deal with. You already get the feeling. You know these people. You may not know them from the back, a lot of you from the start, but you eventually get to know them. And it's something off. When it's something off about a person, it's something off about them. Believe it. Believe it. It's something off. So, I just want to thank you all for watching. I don't even know what I would title this video. Like, you are a spiritually enlightened being. That's all I know, right? You came here with a purpose. You knew what that purpose was, but upon entering, you forgot. Of course, you have to. These are new experiences. You can't take all your old past lives and bring them here. No, because you got to be able to separate that. Just like you have to separate your past lives, you got to separate yourself from these energies. Because you got to separate your past lives to experience new things. Because you don't want to dilute it from past life energy. It'll be just too much. You have to forget. You have to forget. A lot of you have to cut these motherfuckers off. Excuse my language. You have to cut them off. You have to step back and observe. Okay? I thank you all for watching. I truly do. If you haven't already, please subscribe. And until next time, dreamers, dream.